So the other thing we read the other day, which was very interesting reading, was a independent Which report on the lifetime of batteries, and they were looking at vehicles that have been on the road for sort of 6-7 years.
7 years it was, I think, yeah.
And tell us what happened with those batteries.
Well, believe it or not, they still charge like 93% of capacity, so they've lost 1% a year. So I mean, if you put that into, again, we'll use the Renault as an example, it's a 200-mile range vehicle, so 93%, you're still 180 miles. It's no different. So there's a lot of nonsense spoke about how batteries degrade. Also, another good point is that it depends how many times you charge the thing. You know, if you live 5 miles from work and you only do 100 miles a week, you're only going to charge the car once a week. Whereas if you do loads and loads of miles and you need to charge the car up every day, the battery's going to degrade quicker, because it's how many cycles it goes through. It's not necessarily the age of it.
So, speaking to a customer the other week who's actually got a 8-year-old electric vehicle. He does about 25-30 miles to work and 25-30 miles home. He says it's the best thing he's ever done, because he just plugs it in when he gets home, gets up in the morning, he's got the charge, he's got obviously a low tariff overnight, it's costing him £3 to completely charge the car. And he's just running to work and back, and he's not using all that capacity either.
No, I don't think people use the whole capacity of a battery. I mean, it's, oh my God, it's 200 miles, I've got this. But you don't really need a huge amount of range. There's a lot of fallacies about it.
For a lot of our customers then, who literally use their cars locally or run into Milton Keynes and back, a small electric vehicle could be a big cost saver.
Could be, real good cost saver for them. Real good cost saver. I mean, I think a big, another fallacy is that you sort of got to get out of the petrol station mentality, because you can't just pull up, plug some electricity in.
A lot of people don't like filling up petrol anyway.
It's just one thing you've not got to worry about. I mean, a lot of charge point providers now, you don't even have to have membership, you just do it on a payment card. So if you do think, well, I've got to do a fast charge, and you've got 20 minutes to put in 80% or something like that, you could do it on your debit card or credit card. You don't have to sign up to a tariff with the providers these days. It's quite neat.
And no more petrol stations.
And no more petrol stations. Yeah, no more rubbish sandwiches and horrible coffee.